Hey all, this is Justin. Welcome back. It's time for another draft, baby. Another day, another draft, and attempting to win a full Pandora coin instead of buying one, so we can run a proper draft and maybe win some stuff. So hey, let's see what we get. If we are locked out of green again, I'm gonna laugh my tail off. Let's see what we get. Blue, green, and red locked out of yellow. Got some green. I always want to draft green on principle, so I can show you how much fun we could have with it, but we'll see. Okay, where do we start? Yeah, I don't want to commit to a color this early because these two aren't very interesting. This is a good drop if I'm going blue, but I don't want to use it to go blue. Freedom Fighter, it's expensive for what it does. This is Faeria advantage early. If we go red with Gift of Steel, that'll synergize pretty well. Safeguard's pretty good. I'm going to grab a Tax Collector. I'm not too jazzed about him, but he can give some value. Let's see. Storm Spawn. Again, don't really want to commit to a color yet. Devouring Plant. That was interesting last time. Could go red here. Force Master's kind of good in a pinch. Could be a surprise damage at one point. Imperial Guard's always good to have a Taunter. I'm going to probably take the Guard because a Taunt in a pinch is a lifesaver. Especially in... try that again as I try to speak, especially in Pandora. A lot of good choices here. Emperor's Command, very flexible. In Pandora, it's really good. -2/-1, 3 damage for structure, gain 4 life. This is really, really good. But this is green removal. Basically, you drop it and it fights an enemy creature in combat. Just basically 2 damage removal for 3. So I'm probably going to go commit to green here. In principle, A, because I really want green. This is a really nice card, too. I'm almost thinking of grabbing this over the Deepwood Stalker, but I'm going to grab this. Because basically you don't expect this in green to have removal. Elwood Embrace, probably a TRS card as well for green. This is hugely powerful in Pandora. I'm going to grab one of those. No-brainer. That's a no-brainer anytime you see it. So here, do we go green-blue? I tend to draft green-blue a lot, actually, because there's fatness and then good removal, and it's kind of feeding me in that direction right now. This is not too interesting. Definitely locked out of this because I don't want to go 3-color. We could go Master Swordsman for a good early drop. We have a couple of them kind of already. Feed is interesting, but it's really heavy for 5. Really the only choice here is between Frogify and Master Swordsman. Frogify is so good that it's almost worth developing the lakes for that. So now we can start thinking about maybe diversifying into blue. What do we go with here? Do we go with the Queen's Favorite with protection baseline? Or do we go with a protection on someone that's important? We don't have a lot of creatures yet. Slinger is not bad, especially in Pandora. You can get that extra 2 damage to face when there's not necessarily a lot of healing going around. Protection could be valuable. I think the Slinger is a possible early drop, I guess. They say there's an argument for going Queen's Favorite here. But I'm going to grab the little early drop creature. Always does something useful. A lot of good options here, but Elderwood is super powerful, so I'm going to grab it every time I see it. God, give me so many good choices here. Failed Experiment is interesting. But not that interesting. This could be useful to route out a Deepwood Stalker if we don't have the mana for it. Faeria, sorry. You want to get sued. So again, Emperor's Command, really want to take it, but Crystal Flower, this is super powerful in Pandora, because it'll take away a massive threat. This is basically spot removal for 5 turns. You basically swallow it, and it's frozen in here for 5 turns, which is really, really useful, especially if you have a threat you can't deal with. God, Emperor's Command. That's such a good card, too, and I've seen it twice now. I feel like I'm going to regret not taking this, but this is so powerful for threats we can't deal with. Apex Predator. Okay, wow. They give me nothing but nice stuff here. Totally would go for no Deepwood Stalker if this wasn't here. So why is this powerful? It has jump, first of all, so it has mobility. Its gift is gain attack and life equal to any creature. Someone drops like a 12-16... Oakfather or something ridiculous, or like even a Verduran 4/7/7, you can drop this, and then it adds that to its total. So this just gets better than anything that's on the board, basically. 3 better than anything that's on the board. So that's a great card for where we're going, which is green-blue. Oh boy, that's going to be a problem, because it's a 7/14, yeah, but that's going to require us to either take a chunk of Faeria or build a lot of special lands. Not a lot of good options here, I think. Draw a non-blue creature from my deck. Depends what we fish for. Might be using the Curious Biomancer here. Monkey Genius. It's another taunt. if there's Faeria harvesting going on, you know, I'm going to try this card out and see how it goes. It is another taunt after all. Not too keen on the draft yet. We don't have a lot of good threats down, but we do have some Elderwood Embraces. This is shit. Clockwork Yak. But this Equinox is powerful. 6 Faeria for 6/6. It's already good. You gain 6 life afterwards, deal 6 damage. This can be a 12 life swing. Plus, if it gets to swing, it's even more. So this is a really powerful card, I think. So I'm going to grab that. As far as treasure creatures go, that's one of the best. A little bit of ramp wouldn't hurt, so I'll grab this for some flexibility. The boar is a good choice too. Shifting Octopus, fantastic card for green-blue. Oakling is really good too here, because if it dies, something gets 5/5, and that's really nice. But this is a very flexible card. You get 2 choices, and you can turn this into whatever you need. So I do like this a lot. Let's see. Grove Caller's neat. Surprise kind of moment there. We are developing 6 lands of both here, so we can justify this. Any good targets for Gabrion? What we could do, actually, would be a really dirty combo. Oh, that'd be dirty. A, we make a 4/4 tax collector. But what I'm thinking more along the lines of get a Shifting Octopus, give it like 3/7, and then have this drop next turn and become a 7/7. And that has value with Tax Collector. Could have synergy with Monkey Genius. And whatever else we get. I could see this being valuable. Let's grab a Gabrion Enchantress. Okay, a lot of good choices here. God damn, all the good cards come at once. Ancient Beastmaster. Do you have a lot of synergy with that? Not really, actually. Not yet. So that's not really key at the moment. Value Tyrannax is always good. 4/6 for 5. It's a really solid body. Gabrion Warden is really good for protection to keep stuff alive, especially like in Apex. It's either Warden or Tyrannax, I think. Probably going to go for Tyrannax or Gabrion Warden. The Warden is such a big swing sometimes. These protection mechanics. I'm going to grab the Warden, actually. We're a little heavy on the curve right now. We can mitigate this a little bit with Mochi. The Warden, the Predator. That does synergize well. So another early drop. Value Tyrannax would be good. Falcon Dive would be good. We don't have that much removal, actually. That's a really tough choice now. I'm actually probably going to grab this, because I do value removal. We have very little. We have boost for Elderwood, and we have a Frogify. I'm going to grab this. Ninja Toad is nice. Spell Whirl's cool. I'm probably going to the Ninja Toad. I do like that card. 3 damage to face from haste is pretty good. Value Grizzlies. This is a pretty solid card. So I'm going to grab the Deepwood Grizzly. It's good value. Giving something taunt, forcing them to attack Apex would be interesting. It's pretty valuable in Pandora, I think, but I do like the Boar. Control creature with 5 more life, costs 2 less, which is nice, and it has a dash 2. We are going to have, I mean, with the Elderwoods, this will probably be true more often than not with the 4 life, or with 5 health rather, sorry. So, I mean, we have a lot of creatures that fit that mold as well, so I'm going to grab the Ancient Boar. It's pretty good. About halfway through the draft, I'm feeling pretty good about this. A lot of good options here again. This is neat. Early drop plus it gives +2/+2, which I do like. Solid body, solid taunter. I'm going to grab the Shifting Octopus here. Again, flexibility for whatever we need. Another Gabrion Warden. It's a really heavy curve. I feel like a Mochi would be good here. We have a lot of early drops at all. And we have the Imperial Guard, Rebel Slinger, Tax Collector. Monkey's kind of an early drop. I have to wait to time this properly when someone's going to harvest. We have a lot of early drops here. No, we kind of do. I don't know. Sealing could be good though, because the removal is not really available. I'm gonna grab something lighter early on. Let's see. Shuffle 3 treasures. No thanks. Yeah. Yep. Bottle lightning removal. 6 and 3 adjacent is nice. And we have Triton Chef is nice. It gives us jump. It gives us a Triton Banquet. Another early drop too, which is really good. Gift of the Rakoa. Give +1/+1 for each creature you control. That could be really good. Could be really bad depending on what situation we are already in on board. Given that that one's a little more variable, I'm probably going to go for the Triton Chef here. Kind of like that card. It's been serving me pretty well. And another Gabrion Ward. Damn, I should have taken the Mochi or the Tyrannax. We have too many of these guys. I'll take it. That's a good card. Ooh, tough choice. Grogor and Verdant Force. Verdant Force is such value. Such a big body that I like it. Removal for punishment. It's not a lot of removal yet, so I think I'm going to take this, even though Value Grizzly would be good. Shifting Octopus, Verdant Force. That's a tough call. 7/7 body or flexible body. I mean, Verdant Force does align with Ancient Boar. So does Shifting Octopus, though. And this is a chance to be tricky with jumps. Let's do that. Let's play like a hybrid like movement deck. Taunt and Ramp. Beautiful. Oh, the choices weren't that good there. Lore Thief. It's an interesting drop early. We can get a 3/3 for 3. Or we can draw 2 cards if we're really drawing for Pandora. That could be an interesting way to draw for Pandora, actually. Are we light on creatures, or are we heavy on creatures? Do we need more things like Shamanic Dance, for example? Force an attack on something that we want. Let's see. How many creatures do we have? 1, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 out of 26 is pretty heavy on creatures already. I'll grab a Shamanic Dance, actually. Mochi would be synergistic here. We have a lot of fat creatures with a base cost... No, we don't have that many with base cost 7, actually. We only have 2 Wardens and an Apex. That is going to help. I'll grab that. Voice of Truth. Oh, another Shifting Octopus. God damn, they want to give me the Octopus. It calls Octopus Madness or something. I don't know. There's got to be a better name for that. Return of Octopussy? I don't know. Voice of Truth is nice, though, because this is a surprise, like... again, something gets really big buffs, and you suddenly return it to where it was. It's pretty useful. I'm going to grab a Voice of Truth, actually. It's kind of like removal. God Hunter's interesting. It's a really powerful card, I think. But what I do think is better is Mirror Phantasm. It's between these two, actually. Do you have good targets for Mirror Phantasm? I mean, we kind of do. We have some little stinkies like Rebel Slinger and Tax... Well, not Tax Selector, but Imperial Guard, Monkey Genius. Even a Deepwood Stalker, we can totally use this once its ability is used if it survives. I have some pretty good targets for that. I kind of feel like I should have gotten more Verdant Forces rather than the damn Octopuses. But I'm going to grab Mirror Phantasm here. It's a valuable card. And do we get the Mochi in the end? We did, and that synergizes with Mochi as well, so that's fine. Void Guardian, it's a cheeky card. If you have Hammer, it's a great combo. Basically what you do is you keep Hammer in hand, you draw Void Guardian, you destroy your deck, and basically you would be taking fatigue draw damage. So you play this destroy your deck while Hammer's in hand, you play Hammer, and then all you draw every turn is a Hammer, which means just 5 damage to face every turn. It's a really, really cheeky combo, and I like it, but I'm going to grab Magda's Rose here in a pinch. Okay. Cool beans. That's our draft. A little bit of green. We have 2 Elderwood Embraces, a couple nice ways to buff our creatures and kind of get a strong showing. So I'm hopeful we have enough removal in a pinch. We have Deepwood Stalker, Falcon Dive, some punishment. We have a Frogify. So we have some removal. Bottle Lightning's decent. Equinox is good. This is basically removal plus give me a creature. And this is just fat. And then just has removal in a pinch for 3 damage. So... There's ways around this. I think we can make this work. So, let's see in the first match how we do. Alright. First match against Thorsten. How proper. Alright, we'll see how we do. Hello, Thorsten. Pleasure. Pleasure to meet you. Alright, we have some acceleration. I do like the ramp. Warden. These are pretty fat drops. I'm going to get rid of those too. There we go. Early drops and ramp. No complaints, baby. None whatsoever. And we get the Explorer. That works. What next? What do you do? What kind of deck are you playing? Curious to see how this goes. Oh, tough first turn. I guess he doesn't know if he wants to go aggressive or not. I wonder if he's playing Rush and deciding whether he wants to rush. Okay. Do we challenge in a deck like this? Or do we play to the opposite and try to wreck face? Maybe... Do we challenge him? I don't know what color he's playing, that's the problem. I think it might behoove us to actually go to face here. And we'll maybe challenge later. Let's see how that goes. I'm not sure that's the right strategy. Let's try something a little crazy. Okay, cool. Happy to work that one out in the way that I'm doing. And we'll see if we need to challenge over here or not. I'm going to move something else into collecting over here. So he's going to play what? What are you playing? Playing blue. Okay. Interesting. So he's playing kind of a similar strategy to me. So it's going to fly here. You're going to challenge? That's funny. What am I going to draw next? We don't have any harvesting in place right now, which is kind of a shame. So I can go ahead and challenge out here, or I can start moving over here to go... I'm probably going to go ahead and do... Get a Triton Banquet, which would be interesting, or I can get the Mochi down. Yeah, the problem with the decision was that I didn't get acceleration out in this direction to harvest. I could have gotten Explore, Force, then move them in a position to harvest next turn. Or this turn, rather. Do I challenge him or not? That's a good question. I'm happy to just kind of... What I could do, actually, to be really clever and cheeky, is double neutral over. And if he moves up, I can lock him in place. And we'll see what he does from there. If he wants to jump and harvest here. So we kind of trade. Unless he has a buff. He's gonna lock in. And now he can't go away, which is nice. Do I burn an Elderwood here, or do I just burn a Triton Chef? I think I burn a Triton Chef here. Ah, clever. He wants to play the campfire. Smart play. Smart play. I like it. Good plays, good plays. I didn't see that coming, though. That's really unfortunate. That's a really smart play on his part. Ooh. Big plays, bro. Damn. Okay, that's really not good for us. Now, I can get a boar down and do some work on this. But I can't +1 into Elderwood at all. Okay, he's gone way more aggressive than I expected him to. Okay, we're going to play the boar defensively. And see if we can't... I mean, he can basically attack well at any time. So I have to keep the boar here. Because he's going to get one attack slot anyway. Leave the boar there. Put the chef here for now. Get me the Triton Banquet in hand. See how it's going to shake out. This way he can't attack my orb and he has to go through my creatures in some way. We can then get value on the trades. Problem is he's getting value from me not being able to harvest. But I can get a Mochi down here and start harvesting over here. He's got better Faeria acceleration than I do. Or his Disciple. Okay, he's going to make that fat. Gonna probably need to get rid of that at some point. Gabriel. Okay, 5/5. Good play. Got a lot of good value plays here, actually. He's playing quite well. Because I'm getting cleared before I can actually address his creatures, which is the issue. I really don't like this. I'm getting pushed out, and he's playing quite well. He's getting value on all these trades. He has just enough buffs to get them done. It's really quite frustrating, actually, playing this particular situation. Because I can't really do anything. I can +1 into Voice of Truth, but that's not going to help me, actually. I could Elderwood here. Almost a waste. But then... If we Elderwood, we go 4/6. We survive this. He still hits 4 to face. We take care of the bigger threat. What I want to be doing is dropping Faeria for harvesting. Don't have that flexibility right now. I'm gonna go build out here and end turn. I don't have enough creatures down. I'm getting strangled out. He's got value on every single one of these trades. He's got just that little buff to push a little further. Haven't had the chance to actually do this effectively. I'm very unhappy about this. Elder is annoying, so I can't clear it freely. He's gonna get value out of that. Didn't you just drop a land? How are you dropping another land? Oh no, he just dropped the creature, sorry. I'm getting choked out of Faeria here, and it's really killing me. It's really not good. This is basically what I wanted to do to him, but I didn't play this right. Not a good first run. This is not a great start for us. I think this game is slipping out for me a little bit. Deepwood Stalker could be interesting. So we can get rid of this Faeria collection, and we can still keep a Faeria collector alive. Probably not a bad play. I really want to get Mochi down, but I don't have the Faeria to do it. I'm going to go ahead and fight you. I'm going to go ahead and use you to clear this, because we're taking too much damage to face. We're going to... This one into... He's going to force him to build a land here. Probably going to force him to build a land here anyway. He's going to start me out of some more Faeria here. I'm just going to +1 at this point, because I don't think I'm going to have enough to do anything. That's really bad. He's got so much board control. He was able to trade very effectively with his buffs, and played well. Played quite well. Village Elder's going to punch me in the face, which is embarrassing as hell. That's funny. I was going to say amazing to that one. And again, I'm just like one buff behind of getting anywhere. Yeah, it's just not looking good for me right now. Can't get a pace started. Just frustrating. Okay, we can drop an Imperial Guard. Could be interesting. That could give me value here. But again, I'm just playing from behind here. I'm not getting anywhere, which is the issue. God damn. I got choked out of the board and I'm very unhappy. I'm developing lands at this point. I gotta draw for Faeria at some point somehow. This is... I mean, Faeria. Draw for Pandora. What would even help me from Pandora? Shit. I got such an advantage right now. It's kind of ridiculous. And this guy's getting fat. I can voice a truth this down, though. It's not a big deal. Can't play that. I'll gain 2 health. It's fine. Embarrassing, but fine. I can voice a truth this. Once he gets really fat, I can voice a truth and deal with it. It's fine. At the end of the world. I need to start collecting Faeria again, though. It's just really funny. This village elder's punching me in the face. The old dude's just wrecking. Absolutely wrecking. You can probably put a big threat down here. Have a lot of those, too. And voice of truth that. What's more dangerous, the octopus or the frickin'... You got too many threats down, man. I just haven't been able to trade for value here. Absolutely have not been able to. It's very frustrating. Hey, and there's Pandora for us. See what we pull off. But like I said, I'm not feeling good about this game. This is not going well. Alright, well, we're nowhere close. We can Magda's Rose something interesting. Have him trade with this and take away some of the threats. I feel like Magda's Rose would be better saved for, you know, anything else. But, again, the voice of truth, we can shrink this guy back down. But I think I draw here, actually. I need a better solution to something. Fuck, tax collector. Where's all my threats, bro? I don't even have the lands to play most of my threats. I still need to develop land here. I really got strangled here. It's really not good. What I can do, potentially, is actually Crystal Flower over here. Try to bait him into moving into it, then voice of truth this down. Just to slow some shit down. I mean, this is getting ridiculous right now. I'm gonna Crystal Flower you. Let's do that. Put down a tax collector to get some Faeria. See what happens. Or I might want to just Magda's Rose this when he gets really fat. That could be fun. Okay, Jin's Lamp. 3 random cards of any color. That's fine. So I don't think I want to say Magda's Rose for when he drops his win condition. I'm not sure what that's going to be, but I haven't seen any fat creatures from my end either, so... My creatures haven't stayed on the board long enough to make advantage of anything. Another Disciple. A little scary. Okay, we're going to voice truth that. We need to kill this damn thing somehow. Famine, 1 damage to all creatures. Okay, it's not going to do anything to the structure. It's going to do damage to the creatures, so that's not... Okay, he wanted to do that. Gotcha. Smart play. Good plays all. And a Colossus. That's a Magda's Rose target if I ever saw one. Too bad. I have no way to deal with it. I'm 2 Faeria short, so I can't collect for dick. No, I can actually. I can Magda's Rose it. It's just I can't kill this easily at the same time. I can Magda's Rose this, and that's going to help me reestablish board control, but he's got way too many threats down, man. Still have the Voice of Truth to get rid of this. And he's got so much land just controlling everything. I can't even get in edgewise. I'm really on the back foot from day one here. Okay. Opens a couple options. So, I was originally going to Magda's Rose. I was going to fight this guy to get 1 Faeria plus 1 into Magda's Rose. But that just gives him value, and then he gets this open. But now what I can do... Well, I can't plus 1 into Dickall, but I can Frogify this. If I develop this, I Frogify this, I can give Triton Banquet to this guy, have him survive, kill this, and that's a way of reestablishing a bit of control. I think I'm going to do that. Let's go ahead and go here. I'm going to Frogify you off. I'm going to Triton Banquet here, and make it any scarier. Get rid of you. Thanks. And if this comes out, I can Voice of Truth here, and we can get some value that way. Still behind the 8 ball. My big threats haven't come down at all, and I do have a number of them. I haven't seen Octopuss's Verdant Forces or anything, really, to answer a lot what he's putting down. I'm going to go to face there. It makes sense. Mystic Beast. Oof. So the threats keep coming, and I am drawing none of them. I'm drawing things that are keeping me alive somewhat, but not much. I wonder if he has a fatter win condition. Or he's just going to try to overwhelm me with creatures. It's possible. See, Magda's Rose is very expensive, so if I'm constantly trying to play things to make up for lost time, then I'm not really doing what I need to here. Jeez. Just all these little value creatures. Those early value trades really accelerated him out. I've developed no lands here, practically. I'm going to be able to develop no lands, almost. Won't even have enough for an Apex Predator. Oh, I can always redevelop a Prairie out. This is looking really bad, though. I need something huge. Gabriel is not going to be that huge solution that I'm looking for, actually, at all. What can I do? I mean, this is pushing lethal at this point. I think I can push lethal, like, immediately. Yeah, there's too many things here. That's really sad. Okay. Just using this guy for value. I can do this, but it's not really a defensive thing I can do. I don't know what the hell am I doing? I mean, I really don't have much choice here. Do that. Whack that off. Not much of a solution. Can't even do anything worthwhile. I'm going to drop a force for shits and giggles. But this match is over. I mean, this is over a while ago. Just had a really bad start. And he got momentum and didn't stop. So, yeah, I mean, that's just... That should have been Voice of Truth a while ago, but I had too many threats to deal with. It's way too much. Too much nasty. Yeah. Well, you never know. Sometimes you can pull a solution out of your asshole, but in this case, there's just too much on the board. I got some Faeria, but that's not going to help me any. And another 3 Mystic Beasts, and he drew them all. Notice I haven't drawn a single large threat here. All I have is a little bit of buffs and a little bit of removal. It's been a pretty... It was a bad start, for sure. And then Seedling. Alright, fuck it. That's over. Well played. Yeah. Pretty good start for him, of course, but also we didn't draw anything that we could use to take control again, so, yeah, unfortunate. It's the way it goes sometimes. We start working on our daily, though. Hey, whatever. Alright, always next game. Let's give it a go. Okay, now we're playing against Rape Fist. I am dully concerned by this individual's name. Don't want any of these for an early drop, actually. I'm gonna mulligan out. Octopus might have been okay. Well, again, an even worse starting hand. This is not what you want to see. Oof, God, this run has been bad for us. And he's got a perfect first drop. Aquatic Harvester. Jeez. When do you begin developing? I don't know. Develop a force and see what happens. That's rough, man. Oh. But the other hand was... Pardon me. But the other hand was bad. Jeez. Yep, I mean, I have these things, like, in my deck. Like, I have cards like this. It's just... Hey, look, a tax collector. Marvelous. Okay, well, I guess we have no choice but to explore out tax collector and develop what? This for Elderwood? Maybe? In case she gets really hairy with this guy. Even that doesn't let us trade evenly with this guy. Can't do anything about this, which is really frustrating. So again, we're not getting a lot of value. I keep coughing my lungs out here. Oof, some bad starts to these games and really bad draws. The deck felt like it was built pretty well. It's just the threats we need aren't coming. This is the absolute late game win condition. A buff and a Frogify, so I mean, wow. No creatures. Even though, if you remember the count, like 23 or 24 of our cards are creatures. It's just one of those things, man. Okay, well, here's what we're going to do. You're going to go ahead and develop a lake. An Imperial Guard here, so he can't jump in and do it. If he tries to trade for value, we have Elderwood to make him think he's going to get value out of it. We also move forward and lock in next turn. I could have technically... I should have put it here to lock him down and moved forward, and then we would have the clear. That's probably... That's a misplay on my part. He was a double collection here, which is not bad. He's basically triple collecting, which is my single. Okay, so he took the bait on a silly move. Great. So I have Elderwood, which I can get value from, finally. Go a little more aggressive. A little scary. Steamforge is going to get a lot of value here because I can't touch it. Could run into Verdant Force here. I can totally do Verdant Force. Let's go ahead and grab Elderwood. And we'll go here and clear. Develop a Forest and Verdant Force to get rid of the Steamforge. Okay. 3 forests down when you start developing. Oh, that's the right place he should have gone. If he has a +1 somewhere with a Triton Banquet or something, that could work pretty well. What's he gonna have here is the question. I want to drop a little creature back here. Ooh, he has removal. Okay, so he's gonna be able to remove this Verdant Force, which sucks, but it's okay. Okay, what are you doing? I thought he was going to put in a bomb slinger or something. Noble, fine. You have a fish. Okay, you have a fish. Fair. I'm going to get rid of the Steamforge, I think. There's no rush to get rid of the Herald. I can just step back here. That's a problem. That's a giant freaking problem. That's like one of these days. Alright. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to Ninja Toad this thing off because that's scary. This is going to keep buffing things, which is bothersome. We need to get rid of that as a priority. And we can't Ninja Toad the thing. We can't Ninja Toad the thing. So we need to kill the priorities on things I need to kill are mounting. Is it just me, or does it feel like we're... I mean, we had a bad first draw, fair, but come on. We can get an Apex down here, and that would be pretty face Oni. But this is an issue. I can't fight that right now. And he's harvesting so freaking much. Because he's gonna... something's gonna get 3 damage here. But basically, no matter how I play it, I'm gonna die to something here. So might as well just go ahead and do this, maybe? We'll pull this back a tick. Okay, that's probably the best thing that could have happened. Or probably the worst, because now he can jump at me. I didn't think of that. And I probably should have thought that anyway, because he'd be able to value clear this. But then he stops double collecting. I don't think he's going to give that up. The fish. Fucking fish. Alright. Clear that for value, yeah. Probably gonna go ahead and... I don't want to Frogify this. I can Frogify Ninja Toad, get rid of this thing. Stop letting that get value. I can develop a land that way too. I want to develop an aggressive land with this, but I can't. So I need to get that lake for the Ninja Toad. I feel like frogifying is a bad choice, but I can make a 9/9 Apex here, which is not a bad idea either. Or do I save the Apex and do I try to clear this? I mean, this is a pretty good target for Apex too, actually. What do we do? We have to develop this. We don't have a choice. Go ahead and develop this up here. No, I'm going to do it here because I can threaten the Steam Forge. So I can frogify Ninja Toad, and next turn can I Apex? I think I can. Frogify, get value out of this clear. The Ninja Toad. That thing can get me anywhere, which is annoying. I'm actually going to go here with the Ninja Toad. I'm going to harvest. I'm going to kill this. And if he wants to clear me, he's going to be forced to clear me that way. I don't want him to be able to use the fish for value. I'm going to save the Voice of Truth for now. I'm okay. If he was going to clear me, he's going to let me get an aggressive land. Because if he can, that's great, because then I can put down my Apex. This guy's been getting good value this game, and I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, he's not going to bother. What you doing here? He's going to try to stop me from getting an aggressive land, which makes sense. See, look at that. He's a smart... This guy's a really good player, actually. And he's going to put an Ogre Battler down. Wow. Okay, friends. Every solution, all day, all the time. But I have an Apex, and that helps. Wow, okay. Good plays, bro. I'm really sad about this. The fact that this is going to get value out of that trade also bothers me on a fundamental level. I mean, apexing a 6/9 is pretty solid. This keeps it away from a taunt. Lets me jump up here and make aggressive lands unless he double neutrals, and then I'm really locked out. Like, the other thing is, too, he's really locked me out of building lands toward him. He kept killing everything I've got. And this lets me get to face. Gonna one-shot this. But I want to have more value out of this if possible, so I'm actually going to go ahead and Apex here, as weird as that is. It's better for me to get that one bit of value. Let me go ahead and Apex. And we're going to... Oh, I really need to develop a land, but I can't. That's the problem. That's the biggest problem I'm facing right now. Let me go back here in case this guy jumps over here. I'll be able to punch it in the face. Gonna go ahead and +1 maybe? I don't develop much land here. I need +1. Do you really want to waste your threat on that? Because here I can Octopus to taunt this guy in place, jump the Apex over here, and start threatening face pretty aggressively. What does he have? Yeah, I knew it. It's gonna be so hard to get at him now. Played two very good players here, actually, who've been very good at building their lands and locking me out of ways to go aggressive. I had a terrible first draw here, obviously. The game's not out of reach by any stretch. What you got? Okay, Noble's fine. I don't really care about that. I'm gonna try to block my way in, which is fun. Okay, buddy. See what you got. You're gonna get up here and start clearing for value. So you'd always return this... Oh no, I can't return this to its original health because that would be unwise. I'm gonna get up here. I'm gonna leave the Deepwood Stalker a secret for now. So I want him to think that he can block me with the fishes. Yeah, I basically want to be able to clear a path here aggressively. What I'm going to do, actually, is take an Octopus here. I'm going to take a 3/5 taunt's not going to work. It's going to be a 3/5 taunt. It's not going to be enough. I mean, a taunt's enough to lock something in place, isn't it? What? Two things we need to clear me here. I'm just one little bit away from this working. How useful is Voice of Truth going to be? Do I kill this? Take the 4 here, that's fine. Do that. So this can't clear me easily. I'll do taunt here. And we'll leave it like that for now. Leave the Deepwood Stalker's secret a +1 and go. Here's 9 Faeria again. Here's another Ogre Battler. I'm gonna cry. He can't block me with a fish, obviously. But he could put something down here, and that's what I'm saving the Deepwood Stalker for, if possible. Or he could jump over here and ignore the fish completely. Okay, I was kind of afraid of that. But I needed to get rid of the bullshit. Oh, that's so crappy. That's dirty, bro. Oh, wow. That was well played. That's dirty as hell. That is filthy, friends. That is filthy. I don't think it's my 1-1 condition. I have more. Luckily. If I had Gabriel in here, that'd be such a great thing. Okay. Well, I guess we're playing that way. That's how we're gonna play it, buddy. That's how we're gonna play it. I'll Deepwood Stalker here, that's fine. I want to keep this guy alive and keep harvesting for me. No Pandora yet. It's pretty fun. We'll leave this alone. If he wants to clear this, he can go ahead. I don't particularly care. As long as we're getting value. And he's got Pandora first, which is okay. Magda's Rose. Okay, if he drops a big threat, I can Magda's it. Because I will have the Faeria for it. That's fine. Yak? Oh, Yak's nice. I'm glad they have the Yak, thanks. I can water Ellie. Take Magda's on that. Yeah, he's locking me out of land so hard here that it's quite hard to figure out a way through this. Now, should I put Magda's on this right now or not? I don't have an answer to this, actually, right now. I kind of have to Magda's. I can't even kill it with the Gabriel Warden. And I have the Faeria for it. Alright, I'll go here. It's not great Faeria value for what I'm about to do here. +1 into Magda's. That's fine. And you are kind of useless here now. I need to get you in a fight at some point. I'll end the turn for the moment. Let's return him to a 1-4 if necessary. See if he has another big threat he's going to play. So we haven't actually hit each other yet, despite this jockeying for position here. What do you got, buddy? What do you got? Problem is, it takes so long for me to get threats into place. Ice Rock. Holy fuck balls. Is there anything this guy does not have readiness for? Jesus. Alright. That's fair, I guess. Oof. As soon as we clear this, we can Gabriel. Can we Gabriel? We can +1 into Gabriel to keep the Yak alive. Oop, that works too. That's a pretty solid option. Let me clear this little guy. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that actually. I'm gonna +1 into Warden. Let me move you up. Yeah, we're gonna +1 into Warden to give this guy protection to knock this off. Do we want to do that? If I don't, this guy clears. Ideally, I could... Are we going to 1? It's not awesome. I could Voice of Truth later. That's an option. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna +1. We're gonna Gabrian, Warden. Go ahead, take this. Go ahead and break the protection. We're thinking what has he got up his sleeve. We have some board control now, which is nice. If you play another Taunter, I'm gonna fucking scream. 'Cause we can get an... Ooh, Jesus. There is the solution, as always. Dude always has a solution for everything, it's crazy. It's quite remarkable, actually. That's crazy, man. Is he gonna kill me in trade, or am I gonna have a chance to actually get value? Not a single bit of value here yet. Yep. Look at this shit. Wow. This dude, he's got the touch. That's crazy, man. It's quite remarkable, actually. We haven't even touched each other yet. This is kind of... I mean, sorry, that came out really wrong, but you know what I mean. Okay, how do we do this? I can Gabrian him to put him to 1. And then keep this guy alive. He's only at 2 health. That's what we're gonna do. He's gotten so much value. It's crazy how much value this thing's gotten. Happy to do that. We get Mochi down, some more threats down. And +1. Luckily I have my lands. I still have the Voice of Truth. Bottle Lightning's nice. Would have been useful ages ago, honestly. I could have Gabriel into the Yak. It would have been great. I'm getting Faeria from this, luckily. This is like the longest match ever. I think he's trying to draw me out or something. I don't know what he's trying here, honestly. It's really strange. Not more taunts, you piece of shit. Oh my god. This guy right here. Unbelievable. It's just, what is his strategy? To draw me out on a deck or something? Alright, well, get rid of you, first of all. It's job 1. I'm not wasting Bottle Lightning on this right now. It's kind of a shame. I'll get some value out of this, though. It's fine. I get Faeria out of this, at least. That's fine. I'll trade. It's okay. I'll Wood Ellie here. And put down a forest. What's better? Keep this more toward the center where I can develop stuff. And I'll leave the Voice of Truth alone for now. There's no point to me playing it. I'll +1. He's made it really hard for me to get anywhere. Don't care about that guy much. This is like the most drawn-out match of Faeria I've ever played. It is so long because he has so many taunters and so many ways of just preventing me from doing stuff. It's crazy. Oddly enough, trying to draw into some solutions. I don't have anything big right now. I might need to draw into something interesting soon. What is this? I mean, I have Bottle Lightning. If he bunches up, I can clear pretty well, so I do want to keep this secret. I want to keep this secret too in case he buffs something crazy with like Gift of Steel. What you got, buddy? What you got? Okay. That's pretty good news. Gonna actually Octopus with a jump, I think. Problem is I have to play this guy in a way where if he drops a taunt, he'll have an option. I'm gonna go ahead and grab jump. Jump and +1, +2, +1. And that's fine. Doesn't have any movement tricks, so I'll just +1 and go. Still have threats. Might be able to hit the face soon. Maybe not. I don't think he can actually... 17 Faeria is scary. What does he have to play? He could be playing something gigantic here. My guess is another fucking taunt. Pardon my language, but this is getting ridiculous right now. I mean, I've never seen a Faeria match go 25 minutes. I mean, this is pretty much us drawing down our entire decks. What are you doing, buddy? Curious Biomancer. He's trying to draw through to a interesting creature. Okay. Well, please do something useful. This is a problem now because I can't... No, if I kill this, I can do it. Okay, don't care about that too. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, dude. Bro, really? Really? Come on. I just can't get any threats down. Very frustrating, actually. What I want to do is dash away from his potential taunts here. But I have no way of doing so. Hold on. I need to think about this. I'm not going to waste Bottle Lightning on this yet. There's an enemies. Okay, so it's a smart lightning. That's nice. You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to go ahead and swing the face. Get some damage down. But what's the dash on the boar? Dash on the boar is 2. Okay, let's do it like that. Dash the boar up. Get some damage down at least. We'll +1 and pass. Should we +1? Let's +1 and pass, because you're gonna need a big turn next turn. What I'm hoping is that he puts the Salamander here and his Taunter up here as well. I was gonna try to take this out that way. Okay, interesting. Yes, come closer, please. Please, come closer. This is definitely a job for Bottled Lightning. Fuck you and the goat you rode in on. Ugh. That's gonna be a gigantic fucking problem. Oh my god, this guy. This deck is just obnoxious as hell. Solution now. Alright, fuck it. We kill now. Where do I even have a jump option? The jump option I have is here. He can't kill me. But he can. This is the single most frustrating thing I've ever had to deal with. Oh yeah. I think he's trying to frustrate me to death. Definitely need jump. I'm definitely going to grab +2. I need to end this sooner. I'm going to get burned out. Let's see. Put Voice of Truth down here. Make this really obnoxious. I'll restore you to original health, sure. And enjoy your solution. Have fun. Doing that shit to me all game. Man, 25 minutes now we're pushing on this Faeria match. Insane. Okay. Now what, Pratt? Fine. Nice. If I can hold this off long enough, I can totally Elderwood this and kill him. He's probably wondering why the hell I haven't killed him yet. The reason is Elderwood embraces, baby. Get bent, Chuckles. That wasn't lethal? Yeah, unless he has a taunt. I mean, he's making me earn this shit. I mean, he can still win. I mean, I have no idea. This guy's pulled out so many tricks. Did he rage quit? Please tell me he didn't rage quit. Oh, I made Rape Fist rage quit. He tried to make me rage quit. Okay. I consider that a win. What an asshole. Wow. Sore loser. Okay, hey. You were doing this to me all game, buddy. So, only fair that I made him too frustrated to play. I consider that a moral victory. So, unless things change, and I come back this episode, assume we won. I'll take our first win. The most brutal ground-out win I've ever had in Faeria. Man. Good times. So I'll see you in the next match. Alright. New game against Badger Bond. And just to follow up on last time, that dude did rage quit. That's always interesting. We were up against someone who knows what they're doing again. Figured out Champion's Orb. That's kind of concerning. Warden early. Probably not the best early drop. Not the, might be useful in a pinch. Kind of want creatures though, eh? Keep the removal, I guess. Okay, not great early drops actually. I'm not liking this. So we're 1-1. If we lose this, we lose the Pandora run, but we've had worse. God, I don't even know where to start. That's really not good early drops actually at all. These are all reactives, more or less. He's playing red. So, he's obviously going to probably challenge the wells wherever we go. So at this point, I feel like almost putting a forest down in the middle and just kind of going, screw it, see what you do. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this to screw them. Probably not efficient. We don't really see anything else, really. We'll go to the other side if we can. I'm going to play Elemental. I'm just going to rush up that way. That's cool. I'm going to try to avoid conflict at this point, try to push up to the other side, if possible. And explore. Grab here. And I don't really want to play the Warden, but I don't have anything better to play. I can punish. I think Warden would be better served doing something else. Stop him from collecting. Just stop him from collecting. Just trying to lock him down. I can also do... No, we can't Ninja Toad yet. What you doing, buddy? Brigand. Okay, value Brigand. He can collect. If I don't get into a fight with him, I'm okay with this. So I really want to get another creature down if possible. That's not Warden. Because I don't want Warden to Warden himself. It's kind of a waste. In a big way. I can probably double neutral forward now and start threatening something, get an aggressive island. Yeah, I can probably do that. Just kind of keep playing this very close to the chest. And run like... I don't know. Do we do an Imperial Guard early here? That could be interesting. Let's see if there's an answer to it. I'm going to play this... I could play it back here to contest the farm, but I want to see if he has a defense and what he wants to do with this. It's a really weird play, I know, but I want to see what he does. I'm going to try, basically what I'm trying to set up for is an island here, and then a way to aggressively move Ninja Toad. Ignis. Oh, Jesus, Tab Dancing Christ. Are you kidding me right now? Wow. Wowie, wowie, wowie. Wowie, zowie. That's scary. Ignis is kind of scary. That's a big piece of meat. Well, that's changing my strategy somewhat. What I'm probably going to do now instead is Gabrian up here and be able to clear him with Gabrian, I think. Go ahead and do that. Don't really like that so much. It's hella scary. And we're going to actually defend ourselves, if possible. Now, I can't really do much if he does something crazy like buffs it, because I don't have enough force down. I was trying to push for the Ninja Toad. Okay. Interesting call. Is he going to be able to use him twice? Unless he puts it... If he puts a taunt down here, then we're in trouble. Could be a Grimguard. It could be a play. I want to get rid of this because getting rid of it. And if he keeps using the ability, Flame Burst for 3, Seaver's Wrath for 2. Bingo. Ugly, ugly stuff, really. Nasty plays. That's ugly. Okay. That's pretty nasty, as a start. Let's see what we can do then. Oh, I'm kind of, paupered for options here. I need to find a way to deal with this guy, but I can't really do much. I think I need to take a draw here. I want to start developing a forest, possibly? Get another body down, damn. What do I have in my deck that solves this? Frogify would be great. If I don't get another body down, though, he can pretty much clear whatever he wants, depending on how this goes. If I don't do anything here, this could get value on the clear. Alright, screw that then. It's not really doing what I want at all here. But not much choice. Put it there. If he wants to attack, he's going to have to develop a land at least. I could go ahead and make this guy tougher to kill. We're going to do that. I'm going to play that here. We'll see if we need to move this aggressively or not. If not, I'm going to move back and collect the Ninja Toad down and do work. Let's see. There's a Grimguard here that'd feel really bad. +1, you're going to try to knock me down with that. That's fair. Ignis is good value here. He's getting really good value. He's +1ing every turn, but he's not developing land, so he's going to depend on this guy to kill me. If I can clear him, then his eggs are kind of in one miserable basket. I really wish that was an Elderwood and not a taunt buffer, but this feels pretty bad right now. I mean, worst comes to worst, I would sacrifice this guy to get the health off of it to kill him. If he doesn't put anything down here. The odds of that are highly low, I would say. If he puts a taunter there, I'm kind of in trouble. Because then I have no way to get the mana. The Faeria, sorry. God, I'm gonna sued. Honestly, put in an interesting spot. Drafting Ignis is pretty interesting. I think I've had one Pandora draft where I had a legendary option to draft. Okay. Do 7. Happy to trade. Happy to trade that. More than happy to trade that. Unless you can clear this with a Seaver's Wrath. That would feel awful. You can still kill it with a Ninja Toad, but then we're kind of back to square one. Glorious. Okay, good. That actually works out. So I'm going to go ahead and clear this with this guy. And a Ninja Toad. Can't Ninja Toad. +1 to Ninja Toad. That'd be nice if I didn't have to do that. But I need to start putting some pressure. Yeah, I really wish I had an island there. Or lake. God damn it. So many magic references. Go. Beat him in the face. We could also do here, potentially. He puts down a salamander here. That's very possible. I could be playing in a salamander right now, which is not good. So I'm hopefully I can do is jump back. That's 4 +1 into Ancient Boar, which helps me get some really big body on the map. My big cards haven't been drawn here at all. Okay, this suggests he doesn't have an easy removal available. Interesting. Okay, that's what I can do. Or do I Elderwood clear this guy? Or let him swing into me? Hell, who cares? You know what? I think what I'm going to do here, you just Elderwood and start swinging the face. Totally happy to do that. I gotta play around the Gift of Steel here a little bit. Because if he puts a Gift of Steel here, I'd be a little careful. Because Gift of Steel could make this really rough for me. I'm gonna +1. If I can +1 an Ancient Boar next turn, I'd be fine with that. Because if he was able to gift to steal that, he might be able to clear. Makes it 5/7, something nasty. That's a taunt already pretty sad. Okay, that's fine. Happy with that. I didn't attack him last turn, so he didn't get 2 of those. So that's value for me. Which is not bad. Cypher's Fodder. Okay, good play. He's going to be able to clear this with Cypher's Fodder, which feels kind of shitty. What I could still do, though, is block this with the Boar. I still have an option. So I killed kind of... He's got his legend down early, which is interesting. What does he got? Drawing for solution. If he puts a Flame Burst here, that's going to feel kind of shit. But not much I can do about that. Voice of Truth is not particularly useful here, because this doesn't help me here at all. Might be able to help me heal the Boar, potentially. So I'm going to +1 into Boar here. So I had a way to trigger the Boar, I don't anymore. It's interesting. That's going to help me do this. We could drop him here. We're going to dash him in to block the Cypher's Fodder. Go ahead and swing at this guy. And we'll see what happens. Stop me from swinging face, which is interesting. So I trade positively and keep a body on the board and block his mountains, which helps. Next turn, I guess I just put +1 into Water Elemental. I don't know what the best option is. The more bodies I can get, the better. And I can probably double collect. Probably the Water Elemental here after +1ing. Put a lake here. So he doesn't have a good way to clear the Ninja Toad, I don't think, without, you know, if he wants to drop some kind of... Okay, so he's going to try to drop something big here. Ooh, that feels bad. That feels pretty bad. Tell me you can't clear that. Come on now. That'd be silly. Why would you do such a thing? Ouch. Okay, that sucks. That's super value. That's super value, and it's really sad. Okay. Here's something we can do. We can Triton Chef. Can't do anything about this guy, though, and that's gonna suck. That's a good play, but I need to +1 and develop something that would allow me to harvest. I'm kind of... Oof. Water Elemental, yeah, that. Kind of Faeria starved right now. Which is no good. If I do this and I can't clear the Warlord easily, I'm going to try to force him to respond to the Warlord. I want to gather Faeria desperately, but I don't have a choice right now. Okay, we're going to do that here. I don't want to really... We're going to have to play on the Warlord. I'm going to swing with the Frog while we have him. In the turn for now. That represents lethal to this guy. If he gets a gift to steal, I need to get a gift to safeguard. Okay, good play. Really good answer to that. Really good answer to that. It's a big Warlord. Very big Warlord, actually. I need to duck the hell out, and again I'm going to get blocked from... I mean, I can double neutral here and harvest some Faeria, and that's probably not too bad. I'm thinking of other ways to get around here. I can Voice of Truth here, though, actually, come to think of it. You Voice of Truth pretty conveniently, but not really. Okay, Pandora. That might give us some options. I'm playing for some interesting stuff here. Magda's Rose. Okay. We're going to play into Magda's Rose. I'm going to let this guy try to get as much value out of this as possible. So we can't really harvest anymore. Just got to stay away from him so he doesn't get any more power. We get 6 per turn. We could spend 4 here. I'm going to jump back. Make it look like we really have no options. I put the Triton Chef... It gives us 12. Do we even do that? Do we need the Triton Chef here? Wouldn't hurt to maybe buff that up some more. No, I'm going to hang on to it. Jesus, I don't have a play here. And that's the good thing. It's going to make it look like I really don't have a play. I'm going to try to block his aggressive lands here. Force him to work to get there. Yeah, we're not going to play this game right now. I'm going to let him think that Kobold is unanswerable. Yep. I want him to start thinking about that. I want him to invest more in that Kobold if possible. Good play. I like that. That's a nice play. I like that. This is a good card. It's a fun card, actually. Okay, so what we're going to do is Magda's Rose, Triton Chef into here to block this guy. Well, nothing we can do, actually. That does everything adjacent. That's a lot of Faeria we could use. I'm going to Magda's Rose here. And then we're going to go ahead. That's going to, yeah, he's going to try to basically try to wipe my elemental off the map. Go ahead and add another threat. Put the Triton Banquet in our hand. And we'll call it good. We get enough for a Warden next turn. Plus winning doesn't make sense here. Or does it? Let's just keep the investment rolling. Magda's Rose is nice. He might have hard removal. I don't mind taking a 3 to face. That's okay. Because we're going to need to kill him with this at some point. Okay. Big plays. Big plays here. So that's really sad. But I can Warden, swing, and kill. I have enough for the Warden. That's fine. Unless you have 1 damage. That would suck. Please tell me I have 1 damage. Okay, we're good. We have a Falcon Dive on the other hand. It's honestly probably what he wanted to do to me. I'm going to go ahead and go here. We're going to Warden up here. Or should we Warden down there? No, it's fine. We can Warden. Warden there. Swing for 2. Swing for death. Make sure we have an alley of attack here. Okay. I'm going to hop on over, I think. Now we get the benefit of that as well, so it's pretty nice. We're going to Falcon Dive. This guy doesn't do any swinging. We'll go ahead and grab this and end the turn. Equinox is going to be very good here. Another big threat. 6 damage to face if it dies. It's pretty solid. And now we can put Voice of Truth and Triton Banquet down if we need to hit lethal. Because right now this isn't lethal. He could be banking on that. He could be trying to survive to 1. Don't know if he remembers if I have a Triton Banquet in my hand. Grim Guard is a good play. But we can easily clear it with the Warden, so it's not going to help him too much. Playing Equinox would be nice. Gift O Steel. Good plays. I got a Voice of Truth though, so I don't really care that much. Kinda don't give a shit. What are you gonna do with that? Okay, that's fair. Okay, and he's gonna give up. Nice. I'll take the win. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's a really good player, so I'm pretty happy about that. Getting some progress in the dailies, pretty considerable. Okay, so we're down to the deciding match now. 1 win and we get the credit, 1 loss and we don't. Gotta love all or nothing. It's Faeria. See you all in the next round. Okay, and our last match, Beginner Mage. Played this guy before, actually. He's not a beginner. He's actually quite good. So despite the total vanilla stuff, I think it's just a mindfuck. Huh. We can play this early. Go straight up neutral and see what happens. I want to keep the Crystal Flower for spot removal. Playing up early's okay. Alright, you know what? Let's go with that. It's a weird first hand. Not sure where to go with that, but okay. I'll play a non-committal blue and see what happens. Remember, Monk and Genius is best when enemy creatures harvest Faeria. So I want to make sure he commits to harvesting somewhere. We'll put another red. We're seeing a lot of red of late. So we're just going to go the other way. Go ahead and put a Mochi down and harvest next turn. Or I could possibly double neutral over. Do I go extra blue right now? I do need to start building up into Monkey Genius, but I'm going to do that next turn. Or there is removal. We are playing red. And I'm not putting the Monkey Genius down now because this guy won't guaranteed harvest next turn. I don't think he'd necessarily stop harvesting because Monkey Genius is down, but I want to make sure I get full value out of him. And if I'm lucky, I can get down here. It's a taunt. It's an aggressive move, and I can possibly start swinging the face pretty quick if I draw a big threat. Blue-red. Alright, this feels good. We have a Warden, and that's nice. And that synergy with the Mochi is already paying off pretty nicely. We go here and harvest. And we're going to drop the Monkey Genius here. And he's definitely going to harvest next turn, so we can take advantage of that if possible. Get a 2/4 Monkey Genius. Start harvesting in his well. Drop a Warden aggressively and see what happens. The first time I've ever played that card. So I'm kind of happy that my first Monkey Genius is effective. I'm about to find out how effective it's going to be, because he's probably going to either double neutral up or mountain to make something defensive. Grimguard, maybe? Something nasty? Cypher's Wrath, clear the Mochi. Unfortunate. And Dreamkeeper. Okay, that's an interesting play. 2/3 Taunter. We can go ahead and clear this with the Monkey Genius, actually, without too much of an issue. Now, the problem with what I want to do now is actually build the aggressive lands here. I'm kind of okay with that. You know what? That's fine. So I want to go ahead, move up this way. Much taunt, much win. We'll leave the Falcon Dive alone for now, because we can do that. Now we have enough lands for the Crystal Flower if a really big threat comes down. I'm kind of okay with this for now, the value. We'll see if he blocks that last little bit in, if we have to put our Warden in some other position. It's the smart play. I'm not surprised. Spell Whirl is fine. Kind of sad I couldn't get a aggressive island down, but I might double neutral here. Herald's a big one. Herald's a fatty. It's fine. Can live with that for now. It's not the biggest threat though, so I don't particularly care. I could Elderwood, but I want to save the Elderwood for something aggressive. What I'm going to do here, I'm just going to double neutral up. Keep the Fair advantage while I've got it. Take this into that. See if we can bait the clear. I don't want to play the Warden yet, because when I do, I want to make sure he has protection, and then I can go in for a pretty big hit with Elderwood. How do we play this? That's probably fine. I'm going to slow play this and see what he has. Next turn will be up to 10, 11 Faeria, and that's enough to do what we need without even +1ing, so that's pretty good. Second Shard of Pandora is off to kind of a slow start, but a Warden's a pretty good value creature that we can play. We can always drop, remember, our Verdurant Forces up here. I'm going to go ahead and clear, and that's totally fine with me, because he moved this guy away, and I'm totally happy to drop a Warden here with protection and see what we can do. I need to answer the Warden at some point. Ooh, Pandora might come really early. It's a lot of early shards. Frogify, always nice to have that option. So we're going to go right here, and we're going to go ahead and drop the Warden and protection himself, and that's fine. And I don't want to commit too hard to this yet, in case he has a trick. So what we're going to do then, and we'll wait on all our options for now. And see how he responds. He has 9 Faerias. This could be a pretty cohesive response. I don't want to invest more in the Warden now, while we still don't have a good aggressive position on board. I have 2 aggressive lands here, so I can start dropping threats. My opponent's not in that position yet, so I'm kind of content with where we're at. He'll probably be looking to get a clever clear here. With 11 Faeria, he probably can, unless he doesn't have the right answer in his hand. Let's see, what do you have? Grimguard? Something like that? Gemshell Tortoise. Ooh, big play. I like it. We can totally Crystal Flower that and not worry about it too much. Humbling Vision. Okay, fun. Fun play. So we're going to do a couple things here, I think. We're going to probably Crystal Flower this. Get an Elderwood here. I'm swing to face. Oh, it's a waste of Elderwood to get something that's already been reduced in that manner. But I don't really have a choice here, I don't think. He's put down a lot of meat. It was a big play for a reason. Or we do a clever play. We have 11 Faeria. We can do this, actually, and that's really, really neat. Let's get the monkey up to be a little more aggressive. No, leave the monkey here. I could play yet another warden by developing another lake. And crystal flower the gem shell. And then protect this guy and have him clear. That could be fun. Let's play that, actually. We have a couple wardens. Let's abuse that functionality. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that, I think. Go ahead and warden. Right there. Have you clear for value. And we'll go ahead and swallow your ass right up. If he comes out, we can always frogify him and kill him, so that's not a big deal. Now we have things that can start swinging to face. Not heavily, granted, but that can start swinging to face. And with green, he's probably expecting there to be Elderwood somewhere. Like I said, this guy's a good opponent. I've played him before. He's actually quite solid. But he put a lot... That was a lot of big Faeria for that turn. I mean, we spent a lot of Faeria too, to be fair. To be fair, yeah. Oh, God. But yeah, it's... Right now, no one really has a massive advantage yet. The Secret Spider's doing work, though. Gabriel's pretty good. Let's go ahead, then. And we'll probably Elderwood here. He's got a bit of a bigger swing. Because remember, we can also Gabriel to buff this guy up. Go ahead and swing the face. Right up here. I don't really care about double harvesting this, but I could double harvest. And still move into that. So that's fine. I'm okay with that. Pandora could open at any point here. He might try to be drawing for it right now. Interesting. This is a little bit of an issue if he puts down a big threat, but again, we have Frogify in case that comes down. We're on a 3-turn clock kind of with the gem shell. It's 13 Faeria. That is quite a lot. He's planning something big, I believe, but luckily, no Pandora yet. So we can do this Verdant Force here, I think. Start swinging to face a little harder. He could be setting... Could he set up for a Meteor here? Oh god, he could Meteor, actually. Oh, that'd be hilarious if he Meteors. Bro, that would be crazy. So do I want to drop a Verdant Force and play around Meteor? I've never played around Meteor before, but this is a very real possibility now. And do I Gabriel now to get 7/7 and 4 swinging to face? I think that might be the better play. I want to block this in case something funny happens here. Or should I even... Yeah, if we play around Meteor... Because with number of... Why is he saving so much Faeria? I'm actually freaked out a little bit. This could be mind games on his part, which they're working. And now this represents lethal unless he answers. Which means what? Which means we +1 or develop more lands. We can't really do much else here. Well, I don't want to stop him from developing more land if possible. Let's get our 3rd forest down. And end the turn. Don't know if that was right. This potentially represents lethal. Well, not if he clears this somehow. With 17 Faeria, that's got to be a huge play. Meteor. I knew something like shit was coming. This is why I didn't play my Verdant Force. BT dubs. BT dubs. That was... When's the last time you saw a Meteor in a draft, baby? Answer, never. Now he's at 5. We didn't draft a... Was it a mistake? Don't know, buddy. Don't really know about if that was a mistake. We have Equinox, which is nice. It's a big changer here. We'll go ahead and rebuild lands as expected. I'm probably going to go ahead here and get an Equinox down. We'll start moving the Taunter back. That's fine. That can represent lethal. That'll heal. Wasted a little bit of the heal, I think. I mean, he doesn't know I have a Frogify on hand, and that's fine. Because I can kill this, basically, and call it a day. Is he going to concede now, or is he going to see if he can... Unless he has a Frogify. He could have a Frogify. He might have a Transform effect, which is dangerous. I just want him dead, potentially. I mean, that's really what I want out of that guy. I also drop another Verdurn Force. But funny, I said it, we're playing around Meteor, and sure enough, first time ever in Pandora draft. Got a Meteor. Oh, God, it's funny. I saw that coming, though, baby. I saw that coming a mile away. And we still have Verdurn Force to drop there, so in the end, totally happy with that. 3 wins, 1 loss. We have a full Pandora coin now, so that's pretty awesome. We can now officially go into Pandora and get all the rewards. We'll probably do that next time. Thanks for tuning into this one. Again, there's a green draft for the first time. Did pretty good. Pretty content with how that played. See you all next time in Faeria. Till then.